Yo guys, hello. This much is gonna be enough, I guess. Okay, guys, I have something to show you. Yesterday, did we stream yesterday? I think we did. So yesterday I was facing this problem of this health bar not showing for the player, so I searched about it for a bit and I found out that we don't necessarily be needing two health bars. So I thought of it, and then I realized that we should not be able to see the enemy's health bar in any game, because if you guys remember in Valorant, then we can't see the health points of our enemies, but we should only be able to see our own health points. So, and that made things easier for me, and now I was able to implement that, and now I'll show you guys what I have been trying to say. Why is this thing not loading? This should have been loaded till now. I think I need to restart this. This was not supposed to happen, but it doesn't matter anyways. Okay, let me just show you guys what I have made after that stream. After that stream, I thought of playing a game, but I was really annoyed by that health script not working. So I started watching the video that I have shown you guys, and in that video I didn't see that guy implementing the health system like I did, so I thought that would be a bad idea. So players health will be enough for us to see our own health, and to determine enemies health we should know how much damage we can give through our gun, so that will also be a part of the game. So we don't need to, so it's not gonna affect much if we can see or we can't see the enemy's health bar. So let me just show you guys. See, this is our health, and the next player should be spawning right now. Where did you go? And I don't know why I am facing this issue that two of the players are getting completely separate lobbies. This should not happen. And if I try to do this, and if I join again, if this thing fixes it, then it does not matter. But I think this is some kind of glitch. And I also removed that escape button. It was not working anyways. Did I get the new player? No, I have to run this thing again. Let me start a client, then I'll start this one. Right here, get a client. Okay, see now if I shoot this guy, then yeah, this guy loses his health point, and I'll show you the delay, how much it takes for the guy to lose health points after we hit him. And I hit him, and see, it's really instant, right? There's no delay. And same goes for this side as well. If I shoot this guy, so basically this UI, this is not complete, but the working part of this code is complete, I guess. So we will not spend more time on this. We have to move forward on this project. So let's ask ChatGPT, what the hell, how did my ChatGPT get logged off? This should not happen. What the hell? Unexpected error. Why is this happening? But how did it get logged off? Let me check in this one. This one is logged in, but how did the primary account of my ChatGPT got logged out? I don't remember doing anything with this. Can I use, okay, I think I can sign up with Google. Is it fine for me to show my Google account on the stream? But we don't have any viewers, so I don't think it's gonna matter anyways. This one, yeah, this one. Okay, this part is fixed. Damage effects. Okay, this one I wanted to add this in my previous game as well, but since I was in my previous game I was working for a game jam, I was not able to add particles effects or screen flash when I hit sounds I had, but this thing I'm really excited to add this part, so I think we should do this one today. Let's add damage effects. So I think the way to do this could be, we have to create a particle system, and every time we get hit we just apply that particle system, and for the player that is going to hit, a simple muzzle flash is gonna be enough, I guess. And this, yeah, the hot sound would be good. Yeah, we can also add blood. This is the same, I guess. in our screen, we like here, like here, like here, and like here, a little bit of blood patterns, and it will show that we got hurt. So that's gonna be nice. So how do we create damage effects? Hit. Okay, UI hit flash creates red semi-transparent image that flashes when you are hit. Okay, only visually local player in the player canvas. Okay, this one we have to create for inside the prefab. Okay, set its color to red with alpha of minus alpha value of 0.4. Disable it by default. Oh, this is easy. So what ChatGPT said was we can create an image. It did say the image, right? Add an image. Okay, inside of this we can, but this canvas is turned off at the start. It's gonna get turned on after we spawn, so I don't, yeah, it is fine if we create the game object inside this canvas. And for this we need one image. Let's name this as heat effect, and make this as fill. Like how do I make it fill? This one. Okay, and for its color we can choose red, and its alpha we can decrease to this much. This is going to be a really basic one, and after we make this we can add we can bring images from, we can import images and use that image which is transparent in the center, but a little bit of blood splashes on the side, and that will really look good, I guess. But for now, why is this thing not changing its? And for our script, damage feedback, image, and for flash duration, and we're gonna do this. Okay, let's copy this code. And for this code, what we are gonna do is we're gonna start a coroutine, and this is gonna play it for 0.2 seconds, and after that it's gonna disable this image. So every time we get hit, we are gonna start a coroutine. But I have a question: if we are already inside a coroutine and if we get hit, so how does Unity process this? We get shown flash twice, the previous one gets stopped, or what is gonna happen? Let me ask. But we are not gonna get hit twice, because our fire, we have a limit for our fire attack limit. So we currently we don't have any kind of auto gun, and we only have a pistol. So for now we don't have to look into this much, so we can just copy the script. Okay, let's get it inside gunfire, and hit effect. Let's rename this as hit effect, and we have an image. Okay, put this script in the player, hit effect, and we need an image, so keep this one image. And for now we have to disable this, keep this disabled. Oh no, I think we are only gonna enable this component. Let me check. We are only going to enable the image component, not the game object, so we can keep this on, we can keep this off. So through our script, this part of the 8 effect component, it's gonna get on and off based on this code. So we are making it as true, and we are making it as false after 2 seconds. So let's try this. This should work. We need 2 players for this. And guys, I have also set this thing. See how the camera follows me. The Camo Studio app, it allows us to make this through just a click. I can also zoom myself, and now this will focus wherever I go. This will follow me. For now this frame is good, because we have to show our cat as well. And this guy's name is Fred. Okay, we got the, let's start a client, get one more update. What do you think, guys? Is this gonna work in one try? Because we have not achieved anything in one try till now, but this thing is really simple, so it should be shown in one trick, and it does not show. Wow, it is not showing. And let's make this a bit small. Let me check if this thing is let me take this guy really far, just to confirm that we are on the, okay, the first one is this. So we can go to this one and go to our canvas and go to our heat effect. We have it off right now, and if I hit this guy for a split second, this component should get on. No, it's not getting on. I think we missed something. We definitely missed something. Or I guess what we did wrong was I think we have to use this one and not this one. So but I thought this component would work, but let's check this anyways. And let's cut this one off, save this, and build up another okay, we have both of these. And to check this one, no, the heat effect is not getting spawned at all. Inside of canvas, this is still off, and if I hit myself, this should get on. No, I think, oh bloody hell, we have this one, but we have not defined anything to on this. Wait guys, I got a call. Hello, हेलो, झोलामा त हाल्दै थिएन मैले, रामुको जामाट झिकेँ त्यही हाल्दै थिएँ। तिमीले भन्दैनौ के रे राख्न भनेर। ल हुन्छ, ल यार। Okay guys, did you guys realize how stupid I am? Okay, I have this flash, but how is this thing gonna run? How are we gonna define that this thing should run whenever we get hit? So there's no way, we have not defined the way. So what we should do is, in our health script, the moment we are taking damage, who is our on health changed. Okay, every time our health is changed, so we are gonna call this method flash method from this class. So we have to create a reference for this. Let's create private, what was the name of the class? Hit effect, and let's name it as hit effect as well. And every time our health is changed, we have to run that method. So after our health is changed, or before our health is changed as well, we can do this, and we have to call this function, the flash function. So hit effect flash. Now this should do the trick, I guess, but do we need to pass this? Like, we have not defined what hit effect is. Let's check if this works. If this does not work, then we have to manually pass the hit effect script that we are using. Okay, let's build this. I forgot to play this on loop. Okay, and we open this one. Okay, still this thing is not okay. We got a null reference exception. So let me decrease the volume a bit. This much is fine. So what happened right now was, I have declared this hit effect, but we have not assigned any kind of script to it. So this hit effect is a component that is of type this class, I guess. I don't know much about this, but we have not set what hit effect is. It is of the kind hit effect, but what is it? So for that we have to make this as serialized field, and after that we should be able to pass the script through the inspector. So go to our project, to our capsule, and here, where's the script? We have it inside our health script, right? In our health script we don't have anything as heat effect, so this was causing the issue. So now we got this script assigned here, and now this thing should work properly, I guess. this up, and if I hit this guy, no, still the image has not been played. This should have been played, but I don't know what's the reason for this to not being played. Let me check in our canvas. Why is my canvas off? HP bar, it should not have been off, I guess. This hit effect is off. No, this thing is not getting on. We are on a wrong track, I guess. Let's bring this outside. This was inside HP bar. And for debug we can do one thing. In our hit effect script, let's add red. Wait a second. This script is being called, but we are not able to see the effect. Is the timer really low, 0.2 seconds, that we are not able to catch up? But still, let me check if this image component is getting on for a second. No, it is not getting on. Let me try. See, we are not able to see any kind of difference. Wait a second. I think I might be needing a new canvas for this. But this should have worked. Let me make this a bit, increase the, now we will be able to see if the alpha value was the issue. Then let me just check if turning it on manually we are able to see any kind of effect or no. Now if I try to on this, see, we are not able to see anything, so there's some kind of issue with this. In our game scene we are not able to see, but why is this happening? Did I miss something? Gameplay camera only visible to local player, so it is color and disable by default. me get one more canvas. Let's get a new canvas. 2 gig space. I don't need this. Let's set it to 1920. Let's do 1080. Get this thing inside of this. So yeah, now it's working now. But why was this not working before? Now we can manually set how much we want the alpha value, but why is this thing not changing? Can't we change this on runtime? I guess we can't. It's not getting off. What is this? Some kind of glitch? Okay, now if we pass this image right here, and if we start, we should start with the red screen. Okay, we are getting started with the red screen, so we should off this one, and let's try and run it one more time if this helps us. And let's start one more. Let's get a client. Get one more client. No, this thing's still not working. But why is this thing not working? Let me check if this is getting on manually, or I think we can't just, yeah, we should not be able to access someone's component without using an RPC. Is that the thing? Is that the issue here, that we are not able to make changes to this component through another guy? So I think that could be the issue, but we should be able to make changes if we get changes on our own. So if we try to take damage and make a condition for it, is that gonna work? Wait, I'll explain you guys what I mean. If I shoot this guy, the heat effect is not getting activated, right? It should have been activated, but it is not getting activated. So I guess we can't remotely on the game object for a client from another client. Is that the issue? If that is the issue, then we should, but we are calling this function if our health is changed. So does that not make any sense? Or what we can do is, let me ask ChatGPT instead. Let me check the whole script. Hit particles, and the prefab is set to destroy itself. Okay, I tried the UI hit flash, it is not getting on. You do not need an RPC. The flash is meant to show only on the local player screen, which is usually the case, but your flash method should be called only when the player has its input authority, because only that player should see their own damage. It should be enabled only during the flash and should stretch across the full screen in the world space. Each method being called, make sure it's being called is at health changed, on health change. Let me show ChatGPT this one. Then it looks mostly correct and already limiting effects to the local player. Make sure hit effect is assigned. Yeah, hit effect is definitely assigned. To test, okay, this thing is assigned, and the hit effect script must enable the image properly. Let's try this one for our hit effect. Let's make this as 1 second, and we are making it enabled. Flash image. Okay, guys, I think we got something. See, now it is getting if you see in our editor, we have a little bit of lighter red, and when we shoot we get a bit of darker red. So let me just change one more thing. I guess we saw the effect. I think the players, like we had two players, so both of the hit effect were shown simultaneously, I guess. So when we got hit, the red got a bit darker, so basically that should not have happened. We should have stayed consistent with the red that we had before. I think the issue could be the red was getting overlapped. We were getting two components, one from ourselves and one for the enemy. So let's to check this one, let's disable this, because we are supposed to disable it anyways. That now if we get hit, start a client as well, and where am I? Okay, no, it's still not working. I don't know why this thing does not work. Basically this should have worked. Yeah, now it worked. So this component this component has to stay on. And okay, wait a second. I thought so we are gonna edit only this part of the. So I, in the beginning, if you check the stream, I was trying to set this as off, and the game object should stay on. I thought of that, but I had some doubts that this whole game object could be linked to the image component that we are passing, but I was right. Now this should work. This is our final check. If this does not work right now, then we have to try again. What else can we do? But still, I should not get stuck on these simple components. I'm getting stuck, way too stuck. This should have been fixed within 2 minutes, because this is just a simple debug. But I don't know why it is taking me so much longer. See, it works now. And this guy, if you see this guy is from our previous version of the game, where we had not where we had the whole game object as false, as disabled, and so this is not gonna work. And this thing should work. Yeah, it should work. And we should also be able to make this smaller, and if we hit this guy, we should also be able to get our hit effect right here, as you guys can see. Now since this works, we can make changes to it however we want. First of all, we don't want the blood effect to stay for one whole second, so this 0.2 seconds should be pretty good. Oh, we are still in play mode. Wait. So it's 0.2 second is gonna be good. And let me change one more thing. Let me make this red, a bit red, so it looks a bit dangerous, I guess. Okay, now let's make a final test, and after this we should end this stream. But just to add a heat effect, we took, how much time did we take? We took 45 minutes, around 45 minutes. So this should not be the way for us. If this is the case, then we are gonna have to spend a lot of time into this game. But this was the, if we were to add the same thing again, we could make it under 2 minutes, because we know what are the things that we had wrong, that we had to change. And for our next stream, what we are gonna do is, we have this hit effect right now, and flash when it, wait a second, it had given us this part. Do we need to add this inside input authority? I don't think we need, because it's working without it. And for our next stream, we are gonna add a damage feedback with a hard sound that could be really useful for us. So we will source the sound live on stream, and we will show how we can use this audio for us. This one is pretty simple. This one is not gonna take a lot of time. This should be done in within 2 minutes, I guess. And for heat particles, so we have to make a particle effect, which is gonna take some time, but I am really new with particle effects. but I have created a fog before. I know how it works, but I don't know what kind of particles, what kind of settings we have to make changes to, so that we get the desired look for our blood or sparks. Yeah, we can find a lot of videos in YouTube, so we should be using YouTube for that. And let me check this one more time with our speed getting a bit faster. This should now look a bit like we are getting hit. Yeah, it looks for 2 seconds, so this looks pretty good for now. And let me check for other client as well. I had this thing, and yeah, we are getting the feedback really well, and another client is also getting the feedback really well. Okay, this much is fine for now. We have successfully implemented a health bar. This one was done yesterday, but I have not showed this to our stream till now. And we also got a hit effect that shows that we got hurt, and in our next stream we should be implementing a hot sound and blood sparkles. And after we get the blood sparkles, I don't think we need this red effect on the we don't need this red to be this much red. We can just go with a bit of lighter red, and the blood is gonna look a bit more reddish, and that is gonna fill the look that we need for the player, that will show we got hit.